happy Valentine's Day. Hope you're all having a wonderful day with your partners, husbands, boyfriends, girlfriends, whoever. I hope you're having a lovely day and that you're being spoilt rotten and that you just get to enjoy the day, whether you're going out for dinner, whether you're working, whatever you get to do. I hope you spend it with your loved ones. Have a lovely day. Hi guys, happy Valentine's Day. So what do you think of my little Valentine's setup? I'm liking it. So as you can see, it's Valentine's Day and I am getting ready to go out. So this is going to be a get ready with me sort of session, and today I'm going to be using all Bobbi Brown products for this Valentine's look, and this is going to be a full colour, full on Valentine's Day look. So my kind of look really, with a red lip and a dark eye. So I'm going for a full colour look and I'm really excited to do this for you. Okay, so I've done my skincare, so let's get ready to go. So I'm gonna correct and conceal first, as we do with Bobbi. I'm gonna use my BB palette, but I don't know if you know that Bobbi Brown do separate little correctors and then a lovely creamy concealer kit, which is really handy to use. So this is a real must for me. Since joining Bobbi, I've sort of learnt to really correct the skin under my eyes, which is, as you can see, needs a bit of correction today. So yeah, so gonna take away those dark circles by correcting. So the corrector will take away any darkness, pigmentation or colour, and it will instantly brighten the eye, and then we're going to need to use a lot less concealer just to give a complete coverage there. So it looks flawless. So I'm going to be using my BB palette, but I'm going to use extra light bisque to correct. So I'm just going to apply that all the way up to the waterline. And all the way into the corner of the eye. And sweep it out. Almost want to use more than you really need with the corrector. Take it all the way up and out. And then give it a blend. So I'm just going to use my finger to pat that in really gently. And as you can see, that is instantly corrected up my under eye area and got rid of those dark circles. So I'm just going to keep blending that in. Okay, next I'm going to use concealer, and I'm going to go for porcelain in the concealer and take that under the eye. So excited to get my Bobbi brushes through soon. Lovely little present from my husband for my birthday, I hope. And I'm just going to pat that in again, same way we did before. Okay, next I'm going to use my Intensive Serum Concealer from Bobbi Brown. And the nice thing about our concealers is that you can layer them. So I'm just going to add a small amount under the eyes and just conceal around the areas of the face that need it. The areas of the face I'm just going to blend in with a sponge. So this area by my nose I'm just going to blend in. Next I'm going to use foundation, and I'm going to use Moisture Rich Foundation by Bobbi Brown. This is perfect for skin like mine that is super dehydrated. It's also good for drier skins. So I'm just going to take my Real Techniques stippling brush for this. I'm just going to push that into the skin. Now that I've got my concealer on, which I can always top up later, I'm just going to pop this onto the areas that need it, and less so on the areas like forehead that need less. So mostly I need coverage on my cheeks. And now I'm going to blend that in. probably going to go back and add a little bit more concealer under my eyes in a bit. I'll see, maybe I won't need it, but I might need to do a little bit of a tidy up. But at the minute that is my base, and I'm really happy that that is looking quite natural and dewy but still really flawless as well. So I'm just going to give that an extra blend in by patting it in. My hands, this responds really well to the warmth from your fingers as long as they're nice and clean. Fingers are fine. So just giving that a nice little pat in. Just giving it an extra blend. Okay, next I'm going to add a little bit of pressed powder. I don't usually use a lot of this, but as it's going to be a long night for date night, we are going to need to set it a little bit. And it just takes away, wicks away a little of the shine. Not too much because I do still want that nice dewy look. Okay, so that is the base done. So next I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm just going to take a dark powder from Bobbi Brown, and I'm literally going to draw 2 straight lines underneath here to do my brows. Okay, so I'm going to draw 2 straight lines along the top and along the bottom and take that down. And now it's just about filling in, and I'm going to use Mahogany eyeshadow from Bobbi Brown. So my brows are starting to take shape now. It's a little bit of a work in progress. It's really hard for me trying to find a good match as my eyebrows are so dark, but I am really liking using powder products at the minute because I do have essentially quite good shaped brows. They're getting a little bit sparse, but really all they really need is a little bit of filling in once the shape is correct. I'm getting back to a good shape after a little waxing accident a few months ago. So yes, we just need to fill those in. So now I'm going to use a little bit of a darker colour from Bobbi Brown eyeshadow, and that is in Smoke. Okay, so eyebrows are now done. So I am finding that using the powder is actually working out really well for me, but I do really like the Brow Shaper by Bobbi Brown in the mornings. It's so quick and easy. It's like a mascara formula. And the Longwear brow pencil, the Longwear brow pencil is absolutely amazing for creating a shape, and it is so easy to use. So if you're somebody that really struggles with brows, I would give the Longwear brow pencil a go. Okay, so brows done. So next I'm going to use my beautiful brand new Shimmer Brick in bronze. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, so first of all I'm just going to create a little bit of a bronze glow just on the cheeks. I'm just going to blend that in now. And bring that down. And take one of the lighter shades and bring it down over my nose, my chin. Take what's left of the brush onto my neck so that my neck colour matches. I'm going to take all of the colours together and sweep that gently over my forehead. It's going to give me such a nice glow, and a small amount just in the eye area. Okay, and now I'm going to take a kabuki and blend. That's given just, so that has given just the softest glow there, really. Really pretty. Not too overly bronze. Obviously for me that's not going to work, so just a gentle little bit of bronzer is perfect. So I'm actually going to use this lovely ivory shimmer colour just under my brow, on the brow bone, just to create a gorgeous highlight there. And I'm going to put a tiny bit just in the corner of my eye and in my Cupid's bow area. I'm just going to take a small amount on a small flat brush and just sweep that across the cheekbone area. So you're doing a little bit of spot highlighting. And a little bit just down the nose area. And just give that a good old blend. Perfect. Okay, next for blush. So I'm going to use a Pot Rouge, and I'm going to use pale pink. So I'm going to take a Real Techniques brush, and that is the buffing brush actually. I'm just going to take the smallest amount on there, take off the excess, and just dab that onto my cheeks. And just work that in, just to get that beautiful flush. So I'm just going to take some powder pink blusher, powder brusher, and just brush that over the top. And give that a blend. So layering the blusher is going to help extend the wear, which is really nice for tonight. Okay, now on top of that I'm going to use a highlighter, and I'm going to use some Pink Glow highlighter, which is beautiful pearlized pink. You guys know this is my favourite. And then as we go into summer I'll probably switch to the gold. Probably not though, I'll probably continue this because it's just so my favourite. Just sweeping that across the cheeks, everywhere we want to see a little bit of a glow. And this is a really romantic look, so I'm going to literally just pop it on. Okay, so next I'm going to do lips. So I'm going to use Bobbi Brown lip colour in Scarlet. So this is a rich lip colour. And it is beautiful. Look at that beautiful colour. That's Scarlet. So it's not a traditional, so this is different to the reds I normally use. Normally I go for something as bold as this, like Parisian red, but because I'm wearing this colour, I don't want to go too over the top, plus I want my eyes to really stand out. So I'm going to use this colour. And I'm going to line with lip liner in red. My lips, I want to add a little bit more red to it, so I'm going to use Lip Gloss by Bobbi Brown, and that is my favourite colour, and that is Hollywood Red. There is also a lipstick called Old Hollywood, and these two go really well together. So Scarlet on the lip in the rich lip colour, and now I'm going to add Old Hollywood in the gloss. Now it's time for the big deal, which is the eyes. So I'm going to use my Sterling Nights palette because it's my favourite. So I'm going to pop some ivory all over my eyes. This is going to act as a really nice base for shadow. Okay, next I'm going to use this beautiful shadow here, which is Midnight Sparkle eyeshadow. And I'm going to pop that just over the lid. Just a really light dusting. And then just build up the colour. Make sure you don't take it into the crease though. And because it's dark, be really careful what drops onto your cheek. Ah, I've just dropped some onto my cheek. So I've got a nice base dark shadow there on the lids, and that has got a beautiful sparkle to it. So I just need to blend that out. Okay, so now I'm going to add into the crease. Okay, so in the crease I'm going to add some Caviar eyeshadow. It's really dark, so you've got to be really careful, so I'm just going to take a small amount into my crease and just give a rough blend. And the same, I'm using an angled brush here. Same on that side. And then I'm going to take it just into the outer V and up and blend. Okay, so now I've got a really dark smoky eye going on. I'm just going to take a really fine brush and take some of the Midnight Sparkle under my lash line. Okay, so I've just taken the Midnight Sparkle all the way underneath my lash line there, and I'm just going to blend it out with my fingers. So I'm just going to put some perfectly defined gel liner into my waterline. I'm going to tightline that, so I'm going to put it on the top. Waterline as well. So next I'm going to use, it's getting quite dark now, so I'm going to just hurry up. Next I'm going to have to use the Longwear gel liner in black ink with my ultra fine eyeliner brush. Just going to load that on and take that across the lash line. I'm just going to take that across the lash line. So I'm just going to take that all the way across the eye. And that's created a nice thick dark line across the upper lid. Now that I'm happy with my line, I'm going to do my little flick. I'm just going to extend the line out from the lash line. Normally I will curve my flick upwards, but I've exaggerated the flick today because I want really dramatic eyes, so I have just extended the flick from the natural lash line itself. So the nice thing about this gel liner is it's super long wearing. And I like applying with a brush. It's definitely taken me a little while to get the hang of it, as opposed to using like the ink liners or the pens or even just a kohl liner. But number one, I like it because of how long it lasts. Number two, if I ever get caught in rain on the morning commute, it's fine. And number three, it's so soft, but it's so black, it's so effective. To give such beautiful definition to the eye, and actually with the brush I find I can get it much more precise when I'm drawing it. So if you're new to doing like a cat eye or a feline flick, then I would definitely recommend using the brush to do it. It doesn't drag the eye as you're doing it, and it just makes it so easy to do. It's foolproof. Okay, so next I'm going to do mascara. And today I'm going to use No Smudge Mascara by Bobbi Brown. So this mascara gives super nice definition to each and every lash, which just gives a beautiful old Hollywood, really, you know, glamorous look to the lashes. And you've got the added bonus of it not going anywhere because it's not going to smudge and it's going to take you through the day. So I've just really layered that look there. So let's have a look. You can really see the lashes, I like that. Okay, so I've just tidied up my eye area and that is my Valentine's Day look done. So this is a full colour lips and eyes look, which normally is against the rules, but for Valentine's Day I'm going to allow it. So I've gone for a really nice charcoal smoky eye with a hint of sparkle, real defined eyes, and glowing skin with a really beautiful red lip for Valentine's Day. Scarlet in the Rich Lip colour is really lovely with the old Hollywood lip gloss on top. That's given it a really nice old school red lip feel. Really liking that. Okay, so I'm going to go finish getting ready. Happy Valentine's Day!